What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles I ever got the chance to, because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. As always, guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Progen Itali GTB custom. Now, I did customize this car in the past, but that was an old video with my awful microphone quality from back then, so a lot of you guys wanted me to re-customize it for this video. And we are focusing on the custom variant for this video because the regular one does offer quite a bit of customization, and honestly I really think it needs its own video. But anyways, this car released with the import-export update drip feed in January of 2017. Now, the regular Itali GTB can be found on the Benny's website for just under $1.2 million, and the custom conversion cost for it is just under $500,000, which makes the base price of this custom variant just under $1.7 million, which is pretty crazy. Now, the GTB name was first introduced in the original GTA and seemed to be based on a Ferrari, but for GTA 5, Rockstar decided to make it based more on a McLaren, which was a bit of an interesting choice. Now, in terms of performance, the Itali GTB and the GTB Custom are in the supercar class and are both around 35th place for lap time. And for those of you who didn't know, the regular Itali GTB is actually faster on a track than the custom variant because it has better handling. However, the top speed and the acceleration is slightly higher on the custom variant. But overall, they're both not all that competitive in the supercar class anyways, so I think it's just better to choose whichever one looks better to you. But anyways, in terms of what the Itali GTB is based on, it's primarily based on the McLaren 570s mixed with the Trion Nemesis. A very interesting choice there by Rockstar to combine those two, because the McLaren is British and then the Trion is American, so very strange choice there. But anyways, then the Benny's custom variant is obviously just a wide body variant of those two. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Itali GTB custom. Alright, GTB custom. Okay, we got armor, brakes, bumpers. So you have no diffuser. Okay, calling it a front diffuser. Yeah, I mean that stock giant front splitter is just way too wide. So this one removes that if you want like a cleaner look. Then this one extends the wide body arch all the way to the bottom, which looks a lot nicer. Okay. Then you have the stock bumper with extended arch. You have a vented front bumper. I like that, that's nice, but it forces you to have the splitter. Okay. Tuner bumper, Tourer bumper, all the different variants here. Yeah, lots of different bumper variants with the same splitter pretty much, it just changes the bumper. Okay. Man, I would have loved, which one was it? Yeah, this one I like a lot. I would have liked the vented bumper with the without the giant front splitter. That would have been perfect. But we can't have both. I'm not really going for like a full-on, race car track aggressive build. I'm going for something sort of in between, a street build and also like a somewhat of a track build. So I guess we'll do the no diffuser and extended arch. Rear bumpers. So you have the stock diffuser, then you got the touring, secondary touring, okay, and then the carbon touring, which is the same, but then it kind of indents it there in the center. Interesting. I mean, these diffusers are just flat. They don't really look anything special. I mean, this one looks a little better, but honestly, the stock one looks like the most exotic to me. So I guess we'll do that. We'll keep the stock one there. Engine, exhaust. So you got titanium, you got the titanium box, inverted, and then you got the quad. Now we'll do the quad. fenders. So you got the extended over fenders. I like that, kind of smooths it out. So now you have smooth, wide body throughout instead of the ones with all the cuts in it. Then you got a vented version of that. Ooh, I love that. That's nice. And you got the rounded. Okay, looks a bit wider, I suppose. Actually, no, this is the rounded, and then this is the interesting. Yeah, it kind of rounds out a bit more. Okay. Then you have the rear fenders. So you have the extended rear. Okay, but why does it cut off the back? That's so weird. So like stock rear fenders, they go all the way to the bottom, towards the back bumper, but then for this side, and if you add that, then it removes the other one. That makes no sense. Why does it do that? It's so weird. Okay. Then you got short rear over fenders. Okay. Then you got the cutout if you want like an extra vent there. Wow, that's tough. So you kind of have to choose if you want the back part going all the way to the bottom or this front part going all the way to the bottom. You gotta like choose one or the other. That's so weird, and I hate the way it cuts off back here. It just doesn't look right to me. I kind of prefer it. I guess I'll do the stock, I suppose, because I mean this one does look good, but the cutout back here, I mean it does kind of work. It kind of gives us a more aggressive look down there on this side. All right, we'll do that one, and then for the front fenders, we'll do the vented over fenders. Okay, yeah, that's a good look there. Hood accessories. Not a fan of hood catches. If you want that race car look, you can go for that. Hood, you have a custom in step. So stock is a vented. This one's just kind of indented there. Then you got a black stripe, chrome stripe. Okay, random carbon in step. Drop vented, large vented, carbon raised. Okay. Street racer hood, that one looks really good. Triple vented, extreme racing. My god, how many vents you need? Okay. Definitely the street racer hood, I liked it a lot. Interior, so you got the dash, so you could have the street interior, which removes the radio and gives you a bit more of like a race car like interior. You see the diamond plating on the floor. So if you're going for that race car or track car look, you definitely want to pick one of these. Just changes the dash and stuff here. Okay. I mean, I do like the radio and everything. I don't want to go too much race car. When at that point, when you're deleting the radio, you're pretty much going like full race car. So I guess we'll do the stock dash. Dials. Yeah, that's a bit tacky on a McLaren. I'm sorry. Even the digital cluster. I mean, this is again more race car-esque. Doors. So if you want to change a door panel to one of the race car door panels, you can do that. Seats. So you have the sports. Okay. Painted, carbon, ballistic fiber, painted tuner. Okay. All these different variants. Alright, so I'm going to do the carbon sports seats. I mean, the stock ones are pretty much the same thing, just a little bigger for some reason. So this, we'll do the carbon sports seats, the carbon backing. Looks good. Steering wheels. So if you want to do, all these different race car steering wheels, you can choose one of these. Honestly, I don't really like any of these on this car. I feel like it looks a little too much like race car-esque, or some of them are a bit tacky on here. So we'll leave the stock there. Light color. I mean, this car is more focused customization wise to a race car, but I'm trying to do something in between, not a full-on race car. A gauge cluster, will keep that the way it is. And then here you can add a roll cage. Try to get a better look. There you go. If you want a roll cage, you can do that. So we did all that there. Continuing to lights, do some xenons for sure. Liveries. So you have the Chapal stripes. You have this one, all these different variants here, tricolor, a lot of different, pretty much racing liveries for the most part. That's what all of these are. Okay. Continuing to plates, do a black background. I don't really have a McLaren plate, even though it is mixed with the Trion Nemesis. So I guess I'll just throw my track plate on here, I suppose, even though we didn't do a track build, but I mean, it could still be a track car, right? So I'll do that. Respray. So for this, I definitely want to do something kind of similar to the McLaren Volcano Orange. Absolutely love that color. So we're going to go here to, I believe the closest you can get in game is going to be the Lava Red. Then pearlescent, we're going to go with a nice orange. I was thinking of doing yellow, but I think it just makes it way too bright in direct sunlight. It looks a little weird. So we'll go, I think a bright orange is perfect. Maybe even a normal orange. Oh, the bright orange doesn't look all that bad. Do the bright orange. Secondary color is your roof. You can see. Interior, nothing changes. Oh, and the stitching in here is linked to your primary color. Okay. Alright, so we'll do, I guess we'll just make that match. So we'll do the lava red there. Where is it? Lava red. There it is.
Almost as good as you.
Trim color for this. It's the center of the seats, and then that kind of center portion of the door panel there. Interesting. I guess we'll just make it match with the lava red, even though, yeah, I guess that kind of works. Would have preferred orange, honestly, but our stitching is kind of already forced in that lava red, so if we do an orange, it's gonna look a little weird. Yeah, the sunrise orange doesn't look that bad, but it doesn't really match. Yeah, we're gonna have to just do the lava red. Okay. A crew emblem goes on the doors. Okay. Roof accessories. You have an antenna, again, to kind of emphasize that race car build with the roof antenna. You have vortex generators, and then a carbon stripe going down the center, which is kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that one, if I'm being honest. I would have liked like a carbon roof. That would have been nice, but the carbon stripe, I don't know about that one. Not sure about that one. Skirts, you have, okay, different skirt variants there. I mean, it pretty much just changes the fins on the skirt back here. Okay, we'll do the carbon low level spoiler upgrade. So you got the tuner wing, which looks pretty good. Got the custom body, and you got the exotic sharp, which this one does kind of follow the lines of the body a little. I think it kind of goes with the kind of exotic craziness of this build here, well, this car in general with the wide body and all that. You got different variants of that. Got carbon. Okay, what's the difference between this one, secondary? Huh. It says secondary, but it's not actually secondary. It's carbon, because we painted our roof secondary, which is lava red. That's a bit weird. So both of these are, I guess they made a mistake on that. Carbon and secondary. Okay, that's weird. Primary shoulder. They're just bigger spoilers. Oh my, that's huge. Okay. Alright, we'll do the carbon exotic sharp wing.
You've got an eye for this.
Transmission, turbo, wheels. So for this, I mean, you knew it was gonna happen. To me, I mean, these wheels just look perfect on here. The Mercy concaves on this specific car, just perfection. You got that concave, aggressive look with the wide body. It just looks incredible, especially in black. Oh my god. Yeah, that's nice. It just needs a carbon roof. And I don't like the secondary roof in black because the pearlescent transfers over and it just looks weird. Even if we do the crew black, which is darker, it just, when the light hits it, it just looks weird. I don't like that. So we're kind of forced there with the primary to match. Window tint. I guess we'll do a light smoke there. And that's all the options. Alright, let's take it for a drive, exit to ground. Looks fantastic. I do like it a lot better. In my original customization video on this car, I did go like full track build, so I did want to do something a bit different here, and I think it looks phenomenal. From far away you would think it's like a normal GTB, but then you get up close and then you see the wide body and you know it's a custom, and I just love that about this build. It looks fantastic, at least to me. First person here, same interior from like the Comet, and of course the T20 also used this one. Yeah, not too bad. Let's give it some revs. Sounds pretty good. Kind of like a Carbonizaire sort of Turismo mixed kind of exhaust note there. Okay. Floor it. Wow, really good acceleration. A lot faster than the vehicles we've been customizing as of late. We've been customizing a lot of like OG SUVs and sedans and stuff, and this feels like a rocket compared to driving all those. My God, yeah, this is really fast. Handling. I know the regular GTB does handle better than this one. But this one, it doesn't handle all that bad. I believe this car is all-wheel drive, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put that in the pinned comment. But wow, it is fast. Really, really fast. Jesus, I guess I'm slow. I've been driving so many slow cars, this feels like... It is quick, though. I mean... Kind of scared to throw it into a corner. This feels like one of those cars where... That's alright, let's push it here a little. Okay, a bit of understeer there, but it's not stepping out on me yet. I'm forcing it a little bit more. It's not that bad. I'd say probably the understeer is the concern with this one. High speed here. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. A lot easier to drive than I thought it would be. I haven't driven my GTB in forever. Literally years I haven't driven that car. So, yeah, this is a nice, refreshing... I'm glad I'm driving this again. This is nice. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Very quick for what it is. I'm pretty impressed. Take this corner. Full flat out there. And then a hard brake for this one. Wow. I mean, it composes itself nicely in the bumps and all that. High-speed corners. I mean, the only thing I see is a bit of understeer, but other than that, it's very easy to drive. Quite surprised. Alright, let's see what opens up here. I don't even know, if I'm being honest. That's how long it's been since I've customized this. Let's see. Ooh, everything opens, okay. At the front compartment here. Texture quality in there's a bit yikes, but I'm pretty sure Rockstar didn't really want anybody to open that anyways. Interior, I think it turned out great. The lava red is a bit tricky to kind of match. Honestly, I think it's better just to do maybe just the black trim color because we already have the matching stitching. Back here you got the engine model, which seems to just be reused from a Turismo R. Yeah, it's pretty much what they did there. They kind of shoved that engine into that compartment. It looks really strange the way they did that. Very weird. But yeah, that's the GTB Custom. Very expensive. You know, you got the price of the car, and then you got the Benny's upgrade. With upgrades and everything, I'd say you're really close to about $2 million. You know, all said and done with customization, the car itself, the Benny's, and all that stuff. That's a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of other supercars you can consider for that amount of money that I think are better in general. I think the Wagner is a pretty good example of that. But yeah, awesome car. Should you consider buying it? I don't know. Like I said, I think there's much better cars out there to consider first before buying something like this. It is a cool car. The customization is pretty good. Is it something mind-blowing? To me, not really, if I'm being honest. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to let me know down below in the comments what vehicle from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.